Please don't forget subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified of new daily videos.
Working as an apprentice chef at the Gilded Spoon was my dream. It's a small, upscale bistro known for its intimate atmosphere and meticulously crafted seasonal tasting menus, built purely on reputation. Every dish, every ingredient, every service had to be perfect. My hands, my heart, my soul were in that kitchen, learning from the best, our head chef, Reinhardt. This particular evening, a new intern, Forrest, was finding his feet. He was earnest, a little shy, but incredibly eager. I'd been guiding him through the nuances of the line, teaching him our rhythm. He was doing great, considering it was only his third week. Then Weston arrived. From the moment he swept in, he exuded an obnoxious, self-important air. He loudly announced to the host and later to Forrest that he was a culinary consultant for our parent group, which we didn't have. We were independently owned and a prominent food blogger. He claimed he was here for a discreet review and to test the kitchen's capabilities. His table, 4 people in tow, immediately started making extraordinary demands. A deconstructed foie gras with a specific type of microgreen only found in the Alps, a sous vide quail egg yolk suspended in a consommé with liquid nitrogen pearls, all off-menu and requiring hours of prep. It was clear he was trying to intimidate and get freebies. Forrest, flustered, tried to explain our set menu and the impracticality of such impromptu requests. Weston simply sneered, calling him incompetent and unworthy of a kitchen like this. I watched from my station, my blood boiling. He reduced Forrest to a near-tears wreck, his confidence shattered. Weston then imperiously declared it was his major anniversary and expected a complimentary bespoke dessert, something truly spectacular befitting his expertise. The stakes weren't just Forrest's night, but the very integrity of our kitchen. I quickly pulled Forrest aside, telling him to just bring out our most basic amuse-bouche, explaining Weston's specific request for the special ingredient was unavailable tonight. Weston, too busy performing for his guests, accepted it with a dismissive wave. As soon as I could, I went straight to Reinhardt. He's a gruff man, but fiercely loyal to his crew and our restaurant's reputation. I explained Weston's fraudulent claims, his bullying of Forrest, and his ridiculous demands, including the anniversary dessert. Reinhardt's face, usually calm, hardened with a quiet fury I rarely saw. An anniversary dessert he wants, Reinhardt murmured, a dangerous glint in his eye. He'll get one all right, and you, Lena, you organize it, make it memorable. He then pulled out his phone. And I'll make a call. Let's see how his actual employers feel about their consultant extorting free meals and belittling staff. I managed a quick, surreptitious photo of Weston Midrant, pointing at Forrest with a disdainful look, which I immediately sent to Reinhardt. Execution was swift and deliciously devious. I briefed Skye, our usually reserved pastry chef, on the anniversary pyramid. Her eyes lit up with mischievous glee. She created a masterpiece of tastelessness, a towering, rainbow-colored, glitter-covered confection, piled high with gummy bears, fluorescent sprinkles, and cheap maraschino cherries, topped with no less than 3 sizzling sparklers. It was the antithesis of everything the Gilded Spoon stood for. Meanwhile, I gathered every single person in the kitchen, line cooks, prep staff, the sommelier, even the dishwashers, and whispered the plan. Their faces mirrored my own grim satisfaction. When the moment came, I led the procession. Forrest, a new glint in his eye, pushed the dessert cart. We all marched out, a dozen strong, beaming with forced, almost maniacal smiles. We encircled Weston's table, a gaudy, glowing pyramid placed squarely in front of him. Then we launched into our special anniversary chant. It wasn't a song. It was a bizarre, off-key, overly loud, and slightly embarrassing rhythmic clapping and chanting of Happy Anniversary, esteemed guest. May your palate be forever. Excited, the words echoed in the intimate dining room, bouncing off the walls. Weston's confident smirk evaporated, replaced by a horrified grimace. His guests looked mortified, trying to shrink into their seats. The sheer, unbridled spectacle was too much. Weston tried to dismiss us, but we held our ground, chanting and clapping until he looked utterly defeated. As he visibly blanched, Reinhardt was in his office dialing. He called the editor-in-chief of the well-known culinary publication Weston actually wrote for, detailing the entire charade, backing it up with my photo and the testimony of his staff. He wasn't just complaining. He was providing evidence of fraud, professional misconduct, and outright bullying. Weston, looking like he'd just swallowed a lemon, threw some cash onto the table, abandoning the monstrosity of a dessert, and practically sprinted out of the restaurant, his party scrambling behind him. The dining room, momentarily silenced by our spectacle, erupted in a low murmur of amusement. The The fallout was immediate and immensely gratifying. Within days, whispers started circulating. Weston's column disappeared from the Culinary publication. His social media went silent. Rumor had it Reinhardt's call, combined with the evidence, resulted in his immediate termination. Apparently, they had zero tolerance for their writers extorting meals and slandering up-and-coming chefs. He became persona non grata in the local culinary scene, his name synonymous with fraud and bully. No more consulting, no more reviews, just silence. Forrest, on the other hand, thrived, gaining a quiet confidence. In our kitchen, we felt like a family, stronger and more united than ever. It was the most perfectly tasteless dessert I've ever made and the most satisfying consequence I've ever witnessed. Weston got exactly what he deserved, a truly unforgettable, career-ending anniversary.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button to like it. And please do subscribe to support the channel.